We live in a society where any little thing that happens to anybody, we point accusing fingers on others. Yeah. We live in a society where if any little thing happens to anybody, especially here in Africa, we look for whom to point accusing fingers to. And then you begin to hear people say, "Now village people they do it." Oh, village people. But in reality, sometimes we're the ones doing ourselves. There is what is known as self-inflicted injuries. Yes, self-inflicted injuries are harms that we consciously or unconsciously inflict on ourselves. And then when they begin to have their negative effects on us, we ignorantly begin to accuse village people for being responsible. They are actually innocent, but we accuse them ignorantly, forgetting our own faults. Yes, I know there is a place for spirituality in terms of negative effects. There's a place where some village people actually do manipulate others. But what I'm actually talking about is self-inflicted injuries. If village people are manipulating you, you can deal with them through prayers. But what if you're the one manipulating yourself? How will you deal with it? Examples of self-inflicted injuries: anger, unforgiveness, hatred, envy, and the inability to apologize and say, "I am sorry." These are a few examples of self-inflicted injuries. For someone that has an anger issue, whenever someone offends you, you begin to rage or your body begins to vibrate. You want to kill the person immediately. Within those few seconds or minutes that you got angry, there is a part of you, there is a medical consequence to that anger you just exhibited. Yes, and when those medical consequences of those anger you just exhibited begins to have its negative effect on you, you ignorantly begin to accuse village people. Furthermore, unforgiveness. If someone offends you and you refuse to forgive the person, each time you're happy and maybe you mistakenly cite that person, at that particular moment you have what can be regarded as mood swing. You automatically become angry. Why? Because you refuse to forgive that person. And then the sight of that person has taken away your happiness. Self-inflicted injuries. In terms of unforgiveness, it has gotten so bad to the point that we even have certain people that if someone offends them, they go and write it down. They write the date the person offended them, the day of the week, the person's name, and the offense the person committed. And then they write it in their hearts. Yes, they do so. And then each time maybe you're flipping through the pages of a book, you might have forgotten such person offended you, and then once you see that person's name and the offenses the person committed against you, you suddenly become angry. You suddenly become moody just because of writing down that offense. Dear friend, rather than have the spirit of unforgiveness, thereby keeping yourself in bondage, why not forgive them and free yourself? Yes. Another example is the inability to say, "I am sorry." Some of us have pride. Yes, some of us have pride. We find it very difficult to apologize to people when we offend them. The inability to apologize and say, "I am sorry," has cost several people several opportunities. I've seen people lose their job simply because they committed an offense, and then when they were being queried, they could not apologize. I've seen marriages get broken because one of the marital partner could not apologize when he or she did something wrong. I've seen nations go into war with each other simply because one of the nation was pompous and refused to apologize when they did wrong. Dear friend, you apologizing to someone when you commit an offense does not take away anything from you. Another example, being envious. When you don't celebrate or thank God for the successes of others, You consciously or unconsciously delay or towards your own success. Yes, if you see anybody succeeding, the best thing you can do is to thank God for them, because your own time of success is going to come. So rather than being envious of them, celebrate them, thank God for them, and also trust God for yours to come. But once you're envious of someone, you have this hatred, just natural hatred in you. Each time you see a person, you become angry. But once you don't have hatred or you're not envious, if you see people succeeding, you celebrate with them. Yes, these are few examples of self-inflicted injuries. So it is not everything that happens to you that is spiritually orchestrated. Dear friend, that sickness, disappointment, failure, poverty, or any form of negativity you might be experiencing today might be self-inflicted. Yes, so rather than accuse village people of manipulating you, take a pause and ask yourself if what is happening to you is self-inflicted. Yes, it's important to ask yourself this question. And if you find out that yes, it is truly self-inflicted, that's the best way to handle it. Now, what area have you self-inflicted yourself? Is it in the area of anger? Then learn anger management. Is it in the area of unforgiveness? Then learn to forgive people. Is it the area of your inability to apologize and say, I am sorry? Then be humble enough and learn to apologize when you offend others. Yes. Is it being envious? Then try not to be envious of people. Is it greed? Whatever it is you observe that you've self-inflicted yourself and its negative effect is playing out in your life, take a pause and try to adjust and make a resolution out of it. Those are the ways to be free from self-inflicted injuries. No medicine can treat this one, not even prayer. It is you that has the key to your problem. So dear friend, unlock yourself from self-inflicted injuries. Thank you so much guys for always following my video. I truly appreciate you. Thanks a lot. And please feel free to comment your opinion, like and share this page. And please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on all social media handles. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your love and your followership. Continue to support Prosper Heaven. God bless you.